Hey, what's up guys? I am iAmEmman and I am back with another video. I just recorded a whole thing and my Apple Watch wasn't working. It's on the table actually. My Apple Watch wasn't working, so I couldn't see myself and it wasn't even recording. So I just have to redo this whole thing. Hopefully this is not like bugging out right now, because in my last video it was flashing back and forth. I don't know what's going on. But thank you for joining. I just wanted to do a quick story time of how I got ripped off, or I got, what's the title I'm gonna use? I got a homeless guy stole from me, something like that. But I'm having a terrible hair day, so that's why this is on. I look like a muffin top, bro. It's been a rough hair week, so hopefully this looks decent. And then this mic, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on with this mic. I just want my phone mic to start working again. So if you know how to fix stuff, like I'm recording right now and I'm gonna show you the audio. Check 1, 2, this is the audio of this mic. Check 1, 2, this is the audio of that mic. So I don't know what's going on there. If you know the fix or whatever to that issue, please let me know. Before I get into the story, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below. So to keep on, I'm about to hit you up right now because I saw your comment on my last video saying you want to start a YouTube channel. So let me set the scene for you guys. I'm at the grocery store. Which one specifically? Family Dollar. I'm at Family Dollar getting groceries, and I'm checking out. So I'm walking out of Family Dollar because I have a whole cart of groceries. So I'm pushing the cart out of Family Dollar, and this homeless guy sees me. I don't know he's homeless yet. He didn't tell me he's homeless. So right now I don't know he's homeless. So this guy walks up to me and he holds the door for me. That's our first meetup. So I see him walking to the door, but I was going out first, so I just kept going. So I'm pushing the door with one hand, trying to get the cart out with the other hand, and he opens the door for me. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Helpful. I see he's looking a little bit like not dressed up. He's not dressed. Like his clothes were kind of dirty, all dark clothes. His clothes were kind of dirty. He just didn't look upkept, so to say. So I don't know why, but I had a feeling he was gonna ask for $1 or money, and he did. So he asked for $1. I was like, yeah, I got you when I get back. And I'm not saying this to like flaunt that I help people. Like, you guys know I help people. You guys have seen it on my channel. But helping people is like what I do. I try to do it off camera also, because I don't want it to be just like I'm recording people. I'm recording helping people all the time. I don't want to do that. So let me cross my legs kind of. You know how you put, oh, I thought the mic wasn't on. I was about to, you know how you put one leg underneath your other leg and then sit on the leg? That's what I'm doing right now. Anyway, yeah. So I don't want to always show that I'm helping someone, but this time I gotta just share the story, because so he said, can I get $1? I was like, yeah, let me go to the car. So I'm pushing the car to the car. Let me go to the car real quick, and I got you when I get back. So I'm pushing the car to the car. I have to cross the street to get to the car, and I look back and he's following me. Now, I wasn't gonna give him the $1 right then and there, but I'm like, okay, he's following me, whatever. He wants the money. So as I'm walking down the street with the cart, this lady from the store is following me like, hey, you can't take the cart out of the store. You can't take the cart out of the store. I'm like, the lady at the register just told me I could take the cart from in the store as long as I bring it back. She's like, no, you can't. The lady just told me you can't. The lady just told me. So she was like, oh, it's because she said the same thing to this other person and they never brought the cart back. I said, well, she just told me. So I, not in a rude way, but I just said, okay, I'm gonna bring it back. And I turned around, not in a rude way, I turned around and kept pushing the car. I get to the car, open the trunk, load up everything, blah, blah, blah. And the guy is still, like, he's standing right there. I'm like, okay, he wants $1. But I gotta take the cart all the way back to the store. Well, it wasn't that far, it was the first store on the corner. But I pushed the cart, past the lady, she's on her smoking break at this point, past the lady that was telling me to bring the cart back. I pushed the cart back, and I say thank you to the lady at the register who allowed me to take the cart out of the store, blah, blah, blah. So I'm walking back, I see the guy waiting at the trunk of the car. Saying that out loud now, it sounds kind of suspicious. But, you know, can't just say everyone that acts suspicious is doing something crazy. Anyway, he was waiting at the trunk of the car. I'm not like on top of the trunk, but he was standing by the trunk where he was waiting for me before. So I'm going back to the car. I was like, all right, give me 1 second. So I go in the car, go in the glove compartment, or I don't even know where the money was. I go in the thing, get the money, and I grab, I thought I had $1 in there. I didn't have $1. I had $5. I have a $5 bill. So I was like, dang. One side of me was like, dang, I only have $5. But I also promised the dude money. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll just give it to him. It's $5, whatever. So as I'm reaching into the car, he's like, yeah, you know, whatever you got, I'll take whatever you got. I pull out the $5. He's like, oh my gosh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I was trying to say like, oh, you're blessed or whatever, but by the time I could say it, like he took the money and he was out. So I was like, oh, you blessed, and he's already gone. So I don't know if he heard, but whatever. So I'm there like in the midst of me reaching for the money. He was like, oh yeah, I'm homeless. That's when I grabbed it. And then it didn't like register to me that he said he was homeless, but that's where I found out he was homeless. As he was walking away, that's when it registered like, oh, he's homeless. So I was like, okay, he's homeless. Like he gets the money. So I see him run around the corner, and there's a corner store on the corner. So if you don't know what a corner store is, it's like a deli. I don't know if you guys have delis out there in the world where you guys are, but it's like a convenience store, like a fast food convenience store. Not fast food, but like it's fast. It's like a fast supermarket on the corner. So it's a corner store, but they're not always on the corner. They're corner stores in the middle of the block sometimes. It's like an express supermarket, basically. So I realized that there's a corner store on the corner of the block. So I back up the car so I could see around the corner. So I back up and he disappeared. So obviously he went in the store. So I was waiting there for a minute, just to see like what he's gonna do, what he's gonna come out with. I was honestly being nosy. And this is where I was wrong. I was being nosy. Am I recording? Yeah, I'm recording. I was being nosy. I wanted to see what he was coming out with. So I was sitting there for like a good 3 minutes just to see if he was gonna come out with a sandwich or chips or something like that. And as I was waiting, I'm like, okay, dude, you're taking a mighty long time. So I decided, okay, being that he's in there for so long, they're probably making him a sandwich or something. So I'm like, okay, I pull off. I go around the block because that's the way I had to go. I had to make not a U-turn, but I had to go around the block because it's one way. So I had to go all the way around. And as I'm coming out that last block, so I had to go like 1, 2, 3. As I'm coming out number 3, I see dude walking from out of the corner store. So I'm like, oh, okay. Let me just check him out, see what he has. I don't see any black bag. I don't see any chips. I don't see any juice. I don't see any, what is it called? Sandwich. I don't see anything. So I'm sitting here like, what did this guy just buy? And he's pretty far, so I can't really see his hands. But if you have a sandwich in your hand, you see the foil, you see something. I see anything. So as he's getting closer, I'm like waiting. I'm praying for the light to not change so he can continue walking, so I don't have to drive because there are people behind me. So he's walking closer and closer and closer, and I see his hands like this. His hands are like this, and I see him going like this. And then I'm not saying he's rolling anything, but he was going like this. So I put my hands on my head like, oh my gosh, are you serious right now? Like, that was a good $5 that I could have spent on, I don't know, 4 for 4 or something. So he's walking down the block. I actually pulled forward across the light and stopped by the park because where he was walking along, there's a park there. So I pulled forward and stopped along the side of the park, and he was walking toward the car. But he didn't get to the car. He walked into the park and then sat on a bench. And I just saw him rolling up. Just rolling up right there. I was like, dang, bro. I shouldn't have been so nosy. Just should have done my good deed and left. But I had to be nosy just to see what he was going to get. And yeah, that's how he stole from me. So technically he didn't really steal from me, but that's not what I thought he was going to do, being that he was homeless. But, you know, it's not all good, but it's all good. This shirt. Yeah, it's fine. You know, as long as you do the right thing with the right intentions, you're good. You can't control what everyone else does, so it is what it is. Would I help someone else again? I've always told myself, every time something like that happens, I usually say no, but it probably will happen. Because it was like, I just did it. It wasn't, oh, let me think and sit, and is he gonna buy weed? Is he gonna roll up? Is he gonna, no, I didn't do that. Just, oh, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Sometimes I try to like buy people a legitimate meal, instead of giving them money, because, you know, you can't trust people, and you see why. But again, I don't know, it was my mistake, my fault. Whatevs. it is what it is, guys. Oh, this is my guns down life up. Hopefully my hair looks better than usual. Well, thank you guys for joining me on my little story time. Yeah, keep subbing. I know on my Instagram I put 630 subscribers already, but I think my finger hit the 3 instead of the 2. But I'm about to hit 630, so I'm gonna just leave it. If you're not following me on Instagram, go follow me. What are you doing? If you're not following me on TikTok, go follow me. What are you doing? If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. What are you doing? We're racing to 1,000 subscribers. Let's go. Again, if you need help with the YouTube channel, hit me up, let me know. I am very willing to help you. Give any advice that I have. Yeah, I don't know what my next video is going to be. Oh, I actually do know what my next video is going to be. So I'm recording it tomorrow. And I'm going to be wearing this hat, so no judgment, please. It just fits the theme, and you'll know what I mean when I show up on screen. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Always remember there's greatness in you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Yes, there's greatness in you, so go out there and be great. Deuces.